Epic! So I heard a quote the other day from Casey Neistat. He said,
"If you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong."
so how do we do what other people are not doing, lean into our own weirdness and be authentic? And it got me thinking, what if we lean into our weirdness? There's a term in the industry called FOPO. And FOPO is fear of other people's opinions. And that limits us to what we really want to do. And the way that limits us is that we care too much about what other people think. And that's natural because we're wired for connection. From way back when we were in caveman days, we're wired to be connected, we're wired to be a community, we're wired for tribes. So we ultimately, it's in our DNA that we are scared about what other people think. But what if we could condition our mind to not give a shit about what other people think? And how do we do that? The way that we don't give a shit about other people's opinions or care less about it is that we put ourselves out there again and again and again. Through repetition of doing the thing, we care less about it because we're conditioning ourselves. It takes time, but over time, you'll get used to it. And by conditioning ourselves, by putting in the reps, we gain confidence, and that confidence comes through in our work. By leaning into the weirdness within ourselves and being authentic through repetition, we get confidence in our own work, which helps our work improve. Ultimately, what Casey says, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong. We need to really create our own authentic ideas, and that comes from within. That comes from our own unique perspective. That comes from our own unique ideas. And to lean into our weirdness, that is where we discover these ideas and perspective. I would encourage to lean right into your weirdness. Lean into your ideas, your perspective, and really search for what is interesting to you and how can you put that out into the world. And where the magic happens is where we find authentic creativity. We need to be vulnerable, and vulnerability takes courage. And there is no vulnerability without creativity. They go hand in hand. Out of the comfort zone is where growth lies. So find that authenticity in your weirdness, in your own perspective. Get out of your comfort zone, and that is where the magic of creativity and vulnerability lies, so you can put out your ideas into the world. So if you are doing what everyone else is doing, you are doing it wrong.